We're here with our next contestant. What's your name?
How you doing? I'm Katie.
Katie, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet you,
Kristen.
girl. Nice to meet you, Kristen.
So you came out tonight. What brought you out to this experience?
I love the pop the balloon concept. I'm looking for a feminine woman, somebody not too much baggage, and somebody open minded. I own an adult service, so I need someone that's okay to be around women.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you're looking for a very special and unique lady tonight.
Very
I
unique.
really do hope that you find that. Good luck out there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a beautiful lineup of single ladies. Hi, ladies. Ooh, y'all look good. They don't know what they're in for. Okay, let's bring in our single gentlemen.
Damn, he's
Hello.
well dressed.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hey, ladies. I'm 29. My name is KD. Everybody call me Breakfast Boss. I'm a director of events for Naked Breakfast. It's a naked private chef service. So I work in the adult space.
It's a naked.
Private chef service.
Okay.
I'm the owner. I'm not the chef.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love open-mindedness just because I do work around a lot of women. So I kind of need girls to be like girls.
Mm-hmm.
Communication, expressing yourself when it comes to like your emotions, and someone that's at peace.
But some green flags in dating you.
Oh, dating me.
What are they getting when they're dating you?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm spontaneous. I like to have fun. I'm adventurous. I go against the grain. I'm going to motivate you. Whatever you wanted to do, I'm going to make you add a little twist to it. You know what I mean? Hence my businesses that I run. I'm loyal. I'm riding with you. What was that?
You're edgy.
Explain.
You said you go against the grain. You're adventurous.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very, very simple when it comes to like how I am, but I do like to do things in my life that are like edgy. I wouldn't say I'm edgy. I'm very easy to read if that's what you're going off of. I got a pattern,
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a plus being with me.
Okay.
Okay, seems well dressed. Seems a little bit seems tall enough because she's putting on heels, and I think she's a tall woman too. So it could be like 6 something. Most women, the first women who pop their balloons, they pop because they heard that he owns a business that deals with, I guess, naked chef. Because some women like men to come cook for them when they're naked. Weird business, but I think that's where some women got insecure and just pop their balloons. But it's understandable.
Compliment you.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path is devoted climber.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped.
Okay.
Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Jackie. I am
Jackie?
39, and I'm a personal trainer, and I drive forklifts.
Okay, Jackie, and why did you pop?
It's the age for me. If I would have just stayed a little longer, but it's the age. I mean, it sounds like you got your stuff together.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I should have just waited a little longer. But it's the age for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want your balloon back?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
sorry.
All right. Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
Sure. India, I am an entrepreneur, financial advisor, and my age is 42. So that's why I popped it, because you're just a baby. You are attractive. You got it going
Appreciate it.
on. You ain't going to have no problem finding somebody. But if I was younger, yes. But unfortunately, I'm not. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how women like to date older men. It's their preference. But the thing is, men like to date younger women. It's their preference, but women don't like when men like to date younger women. I know it's a double standards, but it's just crazy how those two things, just are the opposite.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Gabby, and I'm 24, and I am a real estate agent. And the reason why I popped was because you're a little too short for me.
He's probably taller than he's taller than you, and you have heels on. Now I can tell she's a little bit taller. She's on the taller side, but unless she's looking for a basketball player 6'7", He's tall. This guy, I think, is taller than me because he's kind of the same height like these two women, and you can tell they're tall, but they have heels on. So that's crazy.
Right.
But you look good.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Is he your type besides his age?
Oh yeah, definitely.
She said I was short. You sound like too. You were saying.
Besides his height, yes.
Yeah. He's just a little too short for me.
A little
Is
too
Gabby your
short.
type?
Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, she has a nice aesthetic going on.
Is he your type?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes him your type?
How he carries himself, and the fact that you're very driven. I like the fact that you like peace because I do too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, I like how you dress.
And his eye contact. Look at his
Yeah, very. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's giving like a I want to come to her and tell her all my problems for the day. You know what I mean? I feel
Anti-vibes.
comfortable, you know.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, she's attractive. She looks
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. Now, is he your type?
No, he's not my type.
What makes him not your type?
The height for me, maybe
height?
more physique.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But
This guy is taller than me. I can already tell. And the reason I can tell he's taller than me because he's taller than all these women and they got heels on. Even the so-called tall women. Because usually women who are like 5'6", once they get heels on, they can become like 6 feet, like just like that.
like I said, I do like some of the traits with the business minded, and then also he said motivating you. That's a big thing for me.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, I love the way she dressed. She's not somebody that I would approach, per se, but I do love the way she put everything on for sure.
Thank you.
Okay. And why did you pop? Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly. I am 47, and I'm a spoken word artist, a motivational healer, and you are like young,
Okay.
like really, really young.
Okay.
Very handsome,
Thank you.
well put together, too young.
So he is your type, besides his age and everything. Okay. Is she your type?
Yeah, so I don't know why the hosts, the owners of the show brought mostly older women. Maybe the other women are younger, but so far the women who are talking are like 40 plus, and this guy is like, what, did he say 29 or something like that? So it's never going to be a good match.
She giving me a similar vibe. As mommy down here. I like what she got on for sure. I wouldn't approach her. I mean, I don't mind older women. I wouldn't approach her, but she's somebody I would hang out with though for sure.
Okay.
He's trying to be nice.
Okay. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so for ladies that have been in a relationship, a serious relationship, I kind of want to know how it ended, and then if you have a connection with that person still, to what extent is it?
That's a good question.
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40 and I work in banking. I was in a serious relationship. I had an ex-fiance. It ended because he cheated. We're cool, but we don't speak. So, I mean, we don't.
Was that your choice, or because
We just split ways. Yeah, and more so, yeah, my choice.
because cheating
because
serious,
of-
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you're a fiance.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so yeah, I just had to cut ties.
Okay.
But I wish him well. All the best to him.
Yeah, and I think the reason he's asking about their relationship with their ex, because we know some women like to keep in contact with their exes, because sometimes their exes want them back. And we have seen women on shows, especially I've seen Kendra's show, where women are like, the reason I still talk to my ex is because sometimes, we still get it down, get it in. And they say the reason they sleep with their exes is because they don't want to get their body count higher than what it is, rather than sleeping with new men that I'm not in a relationship with, I would rather sleep with my ex. That's what some women say.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Datiana Kerr. I'm 30 and I'm a behavior therapist. He's blocked because I don't do disrespect. You're not going to talk to me any type of way. And that's just that.
Is that's how it ended? You just like
Yeah.
one day, just like, I'm done with this?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you with, like, this is the second question. How are you, like, with resolving conflict,
Like
Did you try to address it to him?
I like to resolve conflicts, but if you're like constantly pushy, I'm not doing that. Like I literally, he would call me and cuss me out. I put my phone on record, and then he'll just cuss me out even more, and I'm like blocked.
Okay.
He asked, did you try to resolve it?
No, because I feel like I knew he wasn't my husband, so it's no point in resolving that.
Felt that. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Katora. I am 37 years old and I'm an entrepreneur, which is, I'm a business coach. And the last relationship or last person I dated, they were very emotionally immature. And what I mean by that is they had a lot of trauma, I could tell by the last person they dealt with. And I feel like in order for you to move on to the next relationship, you have to let go of any traumas. You have to be healed. It was very draining. And I'm at a point in my life that I just don't want that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
You guys noticed a pattern here? Like, and this happens so many times on these shows. When women talk about their exes, they always paint them as these bad people, these bad men. He did so such and such. He was controlling. Emotionally immature. He cheated. Like they never say anything wrong that they did. It's always the guy who did something wrong. So for me, that would be a red flag if I was the guy trying to date them, because that means if you break up with them, even if it's their fault, they're gonna blame you when they're talking about you.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 32 and I'm a medical social worker. And my last relationship was my ex-fiance. It did not work out because his mom was a little overbearing and he did have to choose, and he chose his mother.
Yeah.
We do share a child together, so it's like the post relationship. We're great co-parents. He's an amazing father. We just couldn't make it work.
Okay.
That's good, man. Shout out to her for speaking positively about her baby daddy. Because again, we've seen so many times single moms speak the worst about the fathers of their kids. But that's good. It's like, okay, the relationship didn't work, but you don't have to speak negatively about the dad, especially if he's doing his best. Because that means there's a chance for the kid to bond with the dad, but to also see a good relationship. So shout out to her. I'll give her credit for that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Jamia. My occupation is an entrepreneur. I do like a few things: music, social media. I'm on all platforms, streamer. I do hair as well, but I'm not doing hair currently at the moment. My last relationship ended. I broke up with him because he wasn't serious. So yeah, I was looking for marriage and he wasn't looking for that. He wasn't looking for commitment.
Yeah, but were you a wife? Were you a wife? Because we know some women want the marriage, but they don't want to be wives. They want the wedding, they don't want to be wives. So they blame the guy for not marrying them, but it's like, did you show anything worthy of marrying you? Did you show anything worthy of a man risking his whole life work and investments and signing those papers and running the risk of a divorce? Did you show him anything to say, okay, this is my wife, she's gonna hold me down, she's always gonna be there for me? Because guys will be okay with being in a relationship without getting married. In fact, I believe personally most men who get married, it's because the woman asks for it, and then she threatens him, if you don't marry me, I'm gonna break up with you.
What kind of music do you do?
Oh, I do it all. I want to say like alternative, but
Okay.
like just all music.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Nee. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 next month. My occupation is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a life insurance agent. I own my own salon, a beauty parlor in Northeastern.
Okay.
What else?
So have you been in a serious
Oh,
relationship
yes,
before?
I have. So it ended. We're really good friends. We talk text almost every other day. He was on a different level than I was. I'm more family oriented, and he was
Okay.
more outside-ish at the time, but we're still really good friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much they all blame their exes. They say the exes didn't do ABCD. They never talked about what they did wrong. So that's a red flag for me.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name's Kayla. I'm 31 and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hairstylist, so I have my own salon suite. And The last relationship, it was selfishness. Like I said something multiple times, and it's like he just didn't get it, and he wanted me to change, but wouldn't change for me. And after that, I just ended it. I don't believe in keeping relationships once we end, because what you're not about to do is see me grow and prosper, and I'm gonna prosper without you. But I gave him chances. I really did care for him. I loved him, but I had to go.
But what did he do in the relationship as far as like occupation?
His occupation was actually building Tesla buildings. So it was his occupation was great. The thing is, he cut off everything. His family, our relationship, like it was him and money. And what you're not about to do is just keep putting you and money before your family. So I just had to go.
But you're gonna benefit. That's the thing. If a man is all about his money and his work, the beneficiary is you and the kids. You can't have it all, ladies. It's either you want a rich guy, that means he got rich by working hard and working too many hours, or you want an average guy who goes to a 9 to 5 and comes back home and you guys chill and hang out. And then you're gonna complain he's not ambitious enough. It's like men are confused. It's like, what do you want me to do? If you want me to be rich, I'm gonna be working upwards of 60 hours a week. And maybe sometimes more. If I have my own business, I may have to travel here and there. And then you're going to complain I don't have enough time for the family. But then you don't want the average guy who's a teacher, who's a bus driver, who will go in the morning and come back in the evening, and you spend the rest of the evening together. And then you're going to say, he's not ambitious. And then you're going to say he doesn't have enough money to take you for vacation. It's like, what is it? You got to make a choice, ladies. You can't have it all.
I agree with that. One thing I can say, and I think it's really important, is when it comes to like a man being like a man, his woman's is supposed to follow, with respects to what, she wants to do. But if it comes with too much baggage, disrespect or something like that, or just like not seeing you at all, then I think that's fair to leave. But I ultimately think women are supposed to mold around a good man that they want to be with.
Which you're right, but he wasn't a good man to mold around. Because my thing was, I was cutting out my schedule as a hairstylist and being in my business to be able to follow behind you, but he wasn't leading. So that was the issue. You got to lead correctly in order for a woman to be able to submit and do whatever you want her to do, to a sense. But a woman also has to be her woman. You can't just make her continually change and bend, and you won't bend or change just a little bit for her.
That's the conditional femininity, conditional submissiveness that they want to do. They want to pick and choose when they can follow you. They want to pick and choose when you can lead them. That's pretty much what she was trying to say. They want to pick and choose. It's not because they have a leader they're going to follow you. Because you may tell her, baby, don't spend that much money. It's too much. And then she's going to say, you're controlling. But it's like, I'm being a leader. I'm trying to make sure you don't overspend our money. So it's like they pick and choose when they want a man to be a leader. They pick and choose when they claim they want to be followers or submit to a man. It's confusing to men.
So leading correctly is like just kind of seeing you a little bit, being able to be a little flexible with you as well.
Yes,
when it comes to what he does.
Yes, and I do the same for you.
Okay, cool.
I hope he's able to cancel out some
I'm going to
women.
allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. Are you an affectionate man?
I'm overly affectionate, to be honest. Yeah, that's one of my love languages, honest. That's probably my top love language. You could touch me on my shoulder, and that do a lot for me. So,
Okay.